This happened to me about 3 years ago, and it's still the scariest night of my life. It was a stormy night, and I had stayed late at work. By the time I got to the bus station, it was almost midnight. There was only one last bus headed out of the city, and I did not really have a choice but to take it. From the moment I stepped inside, something felt off. The bus was old, smelled like mildew, and the air inside was freezing cold, colder than the rain outside. There were maybe 6 or 7 other people scattered around. None of them looked normal. One man at the back kept mumbling to himself. A woman near the front sat completely still with her head tilted toward the window, her long black hair covering her face. And then there was a little boy across from me who kept smiling, but his eyes were just black, not whites, no pimples, just solid black. I blinked and suddenly he was gone. I tried to convince myself I was imagining things, but the ride just got stranger. Every time I looked out the window, I saw shabby figures standing on the roadside. They were not moving, were not walking, just standing there in the pouring rain, facing the bus. One by one, the passengers started to disappear. The man who was mumbling was just gone. His seat was wet, like he had melted into it. The woman's scarf fell to the floor, but she was nowhere, so nowhere inside. He finally looked up toward the front of the bus, and my heart dropped. The driver was not human. His face was stretched, jaw hanging open too wide, with glowing red eyes in hollow sockets, and the wheel. It was moving on its own. That's when the conductor, this pale old man who had taken my money earlier, turned to me and whispered in this layered, echoing voice, "You should not have boarded this bus. The road is for the dead." The bus turned sharply onto a road I had never seen before. Gravestones stretched out on both sides, glowing faintly in the darkness. I ran to the back door, trying to force it open, but it wouldn't budge. The windows shook as pale hands started slamming against them from outside. Dozens of those scratching, trying to break it. The sound was unbearable. I closed my eyes, covered my ears, and prayed it would stop. When I opened my eyes, I was standing alone on the side of an empty road. The bus was gone, the storm was gone. There was nothing but silence, except for a rested bus stop sign next to me, curved into the metal were the words, "Once you ride, you never arrive."